I would recommend not watching this video if you have any interest in experiencing the story of Yakuza 4. There will be heavy spoilers for that game, and maybe some others. And I will probably mispronounce every Japanese name. With that said, I love the Yakuza games. Every Yakuza fan has to admit that the plots of the games, while entertaining and engaging, all have some stupid moments here and there. If you are a Yakuza fan, you probably guessed what this video is talking about. That's right, I'm talking about the rubber bullets. This twist in Yakuza 4 is one of the most controversial aspects of the game whenever it's brought up. I've seen some people that like the twist, and a lot of people that don't. Either way, it's become a meme just for the sheer outrageousness of it. So, for those of you that clicked this video but you don't know what rubber bullets refers to, I'll briefly go over what the twist is. Rubber bullets refers to a plot point of Yakuza 4. In Yakuza 4, there are 4 playable characters. One of these characters is Taiga Saejima, who becomes a major character after this game. Saejima is the sworn brother of series regular and best character Goro Majima. Both Majima and Saejima are legends in the Yakuza world, for different reasons. Majima is known for being batshit insane, while Saejima is known for something we'll get into in a moment. Saejima was very loyal to his family, the Sase family. Saejima was so loyal that he would do anything for his patriarch. In 1985, there were 2 big Yakuza clans, the Tojo clan and the Uno Seiwa clan. Majima and Saejima were part of the Tojo clan. The Tojo clan and the Seiwa clan were both powerful clans, having almost equal strength and fighting over power. Sometime in 1985, Hideki Sase, Saejima's patriarch, got information that several important members of the Seiwa clan would go and eat at a restaurant immediately after their leader was released from prison. Saejima was given the order to kill everybody in the restaurant, and Majima was planned to help. However, when the day came, Majima was nowhere to be seen, so Saejima had to go in and kill the men present in the building by himself, but he only ended up killing 18 out of 20 before he was arrested and sentenced to prison. Have you noticed anything weird in this cutscene? Like how despite being shot, almost nobody bleeds? Well, the twist is that Saejima actually didn't kill those 18 guys, but instead he shot them all with rubber bullets that were secretly put into his weapons. Now, there is a lot more to this, such as the attack actually being a conspiracy to advance the careers of a few certain people and whatnot, but I'm going to end it there. You can probably see why this twist is so controversial. It's pretty stupid. Okay, I guess you can excuse Saejima not noticing that nobody was bleeding because he was in the heat of the moment. Sure, for some reason, one guy actually does bleed, but nobody else does? Except Saejima when he gets shot, but that was with the real gun. I mean, I've never been in a situation where I have the intent to kill 20 people, but I can imagine it was pretty stressful and his only thought was just to shoot anything that moves. Saejima never hits anybody in the head with these rubber bullets, but everybody hit just gets knocked out immediately. That's not how rubber bullets work. If you were just hit in the stomach or something, you wouldn't just get knocked out, you'd probably scream in pain. I mean, hell, at the end of this game, Arai gets shot with a rubber bullet, and he doesn't get knocked out. So how on earth did these guys in the shop just fall asleep? You can see after Saejima left that they're all surprised to be alive, so it's not like they were in on the plan at all. Plus they die right after. I doubt they would agree to the plan if they knew that. I guess the rubber bullets were actually tranquilizer rounds that look like bullets, but everybody thinks they're rubber. But the thing that a lot of people say is that the game feels like it's saying, look, he's not a bad guy. He didn't really kill those 18 guys. He just had the intent to, and he believed he did for 25 years. You don't have to feel bad for liking him now, and I can see where they're coming from. But I don't really agree. The intent was still there. Saejima fully intended to kill everybody in that shop, and he believed he had killed most of them for 25 years. It's not even that he just intended to kill them all either. He actually attempted to kill them. Yeah, he feels guilty. Yeah, he has nightmares every night about what he did, but do I feel bad? No. Just because he feels remorse and he technically wasn't the one who killed them, I don't feel bad. Before the twist is revealed, Saejima gives a pretty good speech about how he regrets killing those guys and that they haunt him every night.
誰や今俺に一人増えても問題ない言うたやつはお前かお前かお前ら殺せ殺せ言うてるけどもやなこん中でほんまに人殺した奴がおるんかこら人を殺すっちゅうはな人を殺すっちゅうはなごっつ怖いもんなんじゃ
He gets really angry at the people in the crowd yelling at him to kill because he has killed, or at least he thought he did. This is one of the best moments in Yakuza 4. When somebody in the crowd says it's just one more, Saejima knows that yeah, it is just one more. One more person. It's not a mindless zombie or animal, it's a living person who has their own goals, their own dreams, emotions, and a family. The people in the crowd don't see it that way. They see Saejima and the guy he was fighting as entertainment. They want to see death. It's like watching a NASCAR race. They want to see somebody get killed, but they don't want to do it themselves. But Saejima doesn't give in. He very well could have, and he had incentive to. He thought that was what the florist wanted him to do, and he needed information from the florist. But he knew that he couldn't just take another life again. So he gives a grand speech about what killing people did to him. How it not only affected him, but the families of the people he killed. And he tells the florist that he doesn't care if the florist has what he needs, he's not going to take another life. And honestly, this scene kind of saves the rubber bullet twist for me. The fact that Saejima feels this horrible, this immense guilt for something he technically didn't do, makes it all the more tragic. Now like I said earlier, I don't feel bad for him in this because he absolutely intended on killing those guys. But the fact that he wasn't the one to actually do it makes it worse for him. He now not only has to deal with how for the past 25 years he thought he murdered 18 guys, but also that he didn't really murder them, but still played a part in their death, albeit unknowingly. That's what saves it for me, the tragicness of it all. It's a really interesting dilemma to think about. While yes, Saejima did fully intend on killing them, he didn't really. So should he feel the guilt for killing them? Should he not? If you know me, you know that I love dark endings and tragic stuff in stories, so this is what saves the twist for me. But there's another twist involving rubber bullets in Yakuza 4. One that, unlike the twist involving Saejima, cannot be defended. And that is when Arai shoots Munakata. So, long story short, Arai here is an undercover cop that became a Yakuza, but does dirty work for Munakata, the corrupt chief of police. Arai eventually gets sick of Munakata's shit and takes the gun Munakata had just given him a few moments ago and shoots him.
君
もうこれ以上あなたの指示には従えません。
新井
私にも極道としていや警察官としての信念がありますから。
As you can clearly see, there's no blood. How the fuck did Arai not see that? 1, there's no bullet hole, and 2, there's no blood. Can you really say it was in the heat of the moment this time, when you can see him stare at Munakata after shooting him? I hate this twist. Saejima's is fine. I don't think it's a bad twist, but it certainly could have been done better. But this twist is just shit. Is it really even a twist? I guess for Arai it is, even though it really shouldn't be. At this point in the game, we already know about Saejima's rubber bullets. So this can't possibly be a twist for the players, can it? If you're not paying attention, I guess this could be a twist. I'm just so confused on why they even did this. It's pretty pointless. Munakata still shows up in the end. It's just a quick, oh Munakata, you're alive, oh no, yes I am, I gave you rubber gun, and then fight time. It's not like you can say, well Arai has never killed anybody before, so maybe he just doesn't know what wounds guns leave, but he literally killed somebody with a gun at the start of the game, and guess what? The guy he killed was bleeding. It's honestly baffling how this twist made it into the game, but the end of Yakuza 4 as a whole is kind of sloppy, so I guess that can explain why. So overall, what are my thoughts? Well, Sajima's twist is fine, though it does fall apart the more you think about it. The best part about it for me is that it adds a bit more tragicness to the whole situation. But the twist with Munakata is fucking stupid as hell. It does not make sense, and it doesn't even add anything. Just a quick reveal before the final fights, and that's it.